As the island seeks paths to recovery from the global COVID-19 pandemic, tourism, which is traditionally a major earner, is needed. Portfolio Minister Edmund Bartlett is encouraging industry players to use the recovery process to build a stronger and more resilient tourism sector and to facilitate the needs of what he's dubbed the Generation C travelers. Minister Bartlett gave an update on plans for the sector in a recent JIS think tank. He's calling it the Blue Ocean Strategy. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says it's aimed at facilitating those with a wanderlust cultivated by continued restrictive safety measures being experienced by Generation C.
The definition for the Generation COVID is travelers whose experiences and expectations have been shaped by the health and safety risk of the pandemic. The requirement for social distancing and enhancing hygiene, the requirement for testing, quarantines, and vaccines to travel, and the psychological impact of lockdowns, which have built demand for escape and exploration.
Sand, sun, and sea. That's how Jamaica has always been sold to prospective visitors. One destination. But Minister Bartlett says the Blue Ocean Plan will reset Jamaica's tourism strategy.
So the Blue Ocean Strategy calls for the creation of business models that depart from traditional models based on competition and standardization. In other words, there's a blue ocean and there's a red ocean. The red ocean is where you're competing with everybody else in the same space. The blue ocean is an area where you're differentiated. What is it that Jamaica will do that is different from the rest of the market? So we're not competing on similar grounds. We have comparative advantage because we are doing different things, new things, exciting things, innovative things.
He notes St. Thomas is poised to cater to high-end clientele, setting it apart from other zones.
Over the long term, a vital component of the Blue Ocean Strategy will be to strengthen the systems for tourism zoning and theming, so that the unique characteristic of each destination area will be preserved and enhanced to support their own distinct brand appeal. And this is an important point. I think I have a map, which shows how the zoning will happen. We're looking at Montego Bay as a special area, the Ocho Rios area, Falmouth is another special area, Port Antonio. But we're looking also at the entire area from Arroca-Bessa to now St. Thomas as being an area designated for a different type of product, the high-end product, less of density, and will attract a higher economic grouping, what you call a high net worth clientele.
Kingston and Port Royal will be marketed as centers for culture, entertainment, and business.
While on the south coast, we're into more of the what we call rustic luxury, and to focus a lot on community tourism and how agriculture can be infused into that experience, agritourism. And then the west end of Negril, starting from Savlamar all the way back, a more hedonistic type, and we're looking at the whole cannabis-infused experience in areas like those where the focus is a lot more going to be on medical marijuana and such nutraceutical values as they present.
To complement the Blue Ocean Strategy, Minister Bartlett says his team will identify and establish innovative policies and standards to assure visitors of a safe, unique, and authentic experience.